What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up?
It is it's Dave, it is Duncan, it is Kyle back for Metal Epidemic Reacts.
Dave is overjoyed.
Putting a happy face on right now, gents. That and the pills we just took 5 minutes ago.
He did take a pill. It was weirdly, it was that a blue pill, Dave? What are you hoping for? And whatever it is, I'm down the clown. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to say yes and part the cheeks.
We have reacted to a couple of Paledusk tracks over the last few weeks, and
to huge response from the internet.
Duncan promised a third track. I don't remember agreeing to it, but
have you ever seen the movie? Have you ever seen the franchise Scream?
Yes.
Remember the character Randy in Scream, who worked at the video store, who explained the rules of horror. Mm-hmm. He also explained the rules of a sequel, and then the rules of a trilogy, Dave.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I'm doing on the Metal Epidemic here. I'm explaining the rules of the trilogy.
Okay.
The trilogy of Paledusk. Never have I so readily committed to building a church in the effigy of a band as I have to Paledusk. It's like Dave knew, and he somehow regrets the introduction. It's like that way where you I'm having never been in the situation where I've recommended a potential hookup or date to a friend, and they got it really, really well, and then you're single, and then like a couple of days later you regret how happy they are because of all the Insta posts are doing. It's kind of that level. I think Dave recommended what he thought might be an interesting parody video, and it is severely backfired on him, as I am now all in with this band. And what I've found through my extensive listening of Paledusk is they're a band that just, the more you listen, the more they reward. Very much like a cult. That's kind of where I am just now. And the first track we listened to was BBB. Kyle was not with us on that recording. He had the Rona. He has returned not with Rona, hopefully. And he checked out Black Ice with us on. You should find a way to link all these videos so there's a story. I like that idea. There's a story. And he joined us. And then, interestingly, Kyle was the one I was like, I'll be interested to see where it lands. And Kyle was all in. All in. And Dave, who was on the fence, climbed off the fence and barricaded himself in a structure where he couldn't hear Black Ice. And now we've landed on Slay, which is technically the single before Black Ice. It came out in February. Okay. This one here, I have pitched to the guys as being easily the most commercial thing they've done. Like, this is the track where there is fuckery, but it's not egregious. There is noises, but they're not overwhelming. And strong structure-wise, this one probably follows the most linear model that we can have. Okay. Also, there's sexy sax, which is all you need to know. We're gonna react to this one. I have obviously heard the song. I've never seen the video. I love this song. And it features Hideyoshi, who we Googled earlier on, and we will get the facts right, is a Japanese hip-hop artist, which confuses me because I can't remember this song having hip-hop, and I kind of hoped that it would be a saxophone player. So unless Hideyoshi is a saxophone player, just opening all the gates. He could do everything. I'm confused as to what we're doing here. Anyway, we're doing Paledusk, Slay. It's out as a single. It's going to be on the upcoming album. Maybe. The biggest problem is they've done a stylistic change. Things have went a bit amazing for me, maybe not for Dave. But there's no announce of an album or anything just now. And they are touring with Alpha Wolf in Australia. And I mean, Australia is a continent and a country that I would never want to go to, because it's warm and the 10 deadliest fucking venomous animals of all time are on that, and that's where we sent all our convicts and rapists many moons ago. I don't want to go. I don't want to get in a boxing fight with a kangaroo. I don't want to go there, but I'm kind of jealous that they're getting this. It's the best setup I could do, Dave, on a whim.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay, gents. So We're going to check out some Paledusk. We're going to check out Slay. And let's see where this journey
Dave
ends.
over. Gonna bring him back to the fold. Come on, Dave.
Will the trilogy...
Put him back on the fence.
Yeah, maybe get climbing back on there. We'll see.
Yeah, loves the fence.
Let's see. Okay, gents, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Oh, hello. Remember school. Oh, yeah, no, no. Did you ballroom dance when you were younger, Dave? I did.
There's the...
Piano, I love a piano. I'm curious. Oh, that's for that. I don't know why I didn't pick that before. Got Dave on board already. Music video is not what I imagined. Sax! Love our slacks on Metal Epidemic. There's a lot of rap. Why I didn't pick up on this is I just assumed it was the main guy. Oh, Dave's smiling, my God! How are you feeling right now, Dave? Feeling like some sexy sax?
It's just so good.
Oh yeah! Oh, saxophone gets me horny. I've gone. I've fucking gone. I've gone. Yes. Yes. He's look at him. He doesn't want to say anything. He's like that. I don't want to say the words. I liked that song.
Definitely the easiest one to break yourself in with Paledusk, I would say. Like I think if I'd started there,
I don't know. I think Black Ice would have still been like the Bane backbreaker to Batman.
I don't know. What I would say is I think the best chorus of all three is Black Ice.
Oh, Black Ice has got is the singy as fuck.
Yeah, that's the one that
Singing
sticks in my head. The chorus wise, that one sticks in my head. This one, I actually really like the guitar work on this one. Whereas like before, it was very like you've got the kind of metalcore riffs were kind of at the forefront, but there's also a bit of hardcore and pop punk and stuff. This one you can hear a bit more kind of virtuoso stuff. You know, it reminded me a little bit of Polyphia at times. The kind of more kind of clean guitar work.
You're one mind. One mind. Like I listened to that last album they put out like fucking like too much, specifically because of that. But the guitar work in it is so fucking good. It's so really inventive as well, and it's really kind of wankery. But the
Yeah,
best part, like good wankery and not like Sir wankery, where you've done it too much.
Yeah,
I mean,
no red raw wankery.
whoa, what are you doing?
And sax, yeah. I mean, like, sax has got me in. I'm in with the sax. I'm down with the sax. Yeah.
Saxophone's where it's at. Any band that puts a saxophone in.
Yeah. I'm still.
No, you're not.
The wee
You're
piano
a lying
bit.
bastard.
I'm not sure about the wee piano bit. I'm not sure if I like
They
that.
have it on almost every track. It's a weird thing they do, and
Right.
I'm not sure why they do it. They layer it in.
It sounds very similar to the last track.
Well, it is, but it's the same
Is it the same
technique,
thing?
and it's in the same bit as well.
Yeah.
They use it as a layer to. Piano is not. Well, I'm gonna upset some pianists here. Piano is not an intense instrument. It's not designed to be an intense instrument, but they use it.
fucking can be.
I can't. Right. Yes, it can be, but by its nature, it's not. Right.
I
It
see your
can
point.
be. What they use it consistently is for intensity, which is kind of almost against the type, and they use it in production where it's not at the forefront, it's kind of middle of the mix, which is also confusing to me, but they use it as a way to almost disorientate, so it's like getting melody but it's all jangled up, and the same way like a Dillinger escape plan would hit you with like lots of fucking weird jazzery. You'd be like, what's happening here? And then they would kick into. They use that, but they use it on piano, and I'm not entirely sure why they do it. I'm not against it. I enjoy it, but it's a weird instrument to choose because the guitarists can clearly. They could be doing something there, and they don't. They let that weird piano-y sound kick in, but yeah, it does make me smile. Kyle, you were all in. You were chips in. I'm betting the baby. Don't even have a baby. Whose baby is this? I'm betting the baby on Black Ice. This is now track number 2 for you, technically.
I did listen to
Honestly.
BBB.
You did listen. What do you think?
Still all in.
And on Slee?
Yep, all in.
Yes!
It's just gleefully fucking nuts.
You
and I
can't
love
not
it.
smile.
I
Unless
know.
you're Dave.
Yeah.
Dave needs to learn how to turn his frown upside down.
I mean, for the most part, I enjoyed this one. That's a
It's
that's
the
a move
fact he
forward.
said for the most part instead
Yeah.
of just saying I
It's not
enjoyed this
perfect, but I
one.
mean, like,
And instead of like, you can enjoy something that's not perfect. You can just say the words "I enjoyed this"
I'm not going to go
without
back to it.
quantifying
and-
it. No one says you love it. You're not going to marry it.
No,
You know what I mean?
I'm definitely not going to marry it.
But you could just say I enjoy it. But you're like, for the most part, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't
Which
want you getting the wrong
instantly
idea.
invites questions.
I don't want you to get the wrong idea, Duncan. Because, you know, if I say, I really enjoyed that, I'll be like,
Dave
right,
loves it."
Dave. That's
Dave's
Dave.
going to marry it tomorrow.
Favourite band.
And now we've
Like
got them
Dave's
recording saying
wary
it.
because Dave doesn't want to be sitting in August and open up a fucking Paledusk t-shirt for his birthday. You said you said you liked the song. I said like I liked it though, Duncan. Yeah, I took like his love. So
For the most part, I enjoyed that.
let me try again. If they came to Scotland and they toured, would you go and see them?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's all I need, man. That's all I need because I don't want to be standing myself. Like naughty Nepals up the back going woo because you know it's a young crowd there,
Yeah.
and at least you're older than me, so I'm younger. You know what I mean? So,
Easy. Was going to go, not anymore.
there we go. I think that's the reaction.
That's,
I mean, this track's out. Like we're waiting on an album. Hopefully, they've got that in the mix. And I think that's 3 singles we've listened to. Each of those singles have a guest appearance. So, I mean, it's going to make an interesting album if you've got lots of guest appearances, which I would assume aren't touring with you, but. They sound like the sort of band that will play to a backing track, and I'm not against that. Once again, Mad Cats.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Be hard as fuck to do all that live, so yeah.
Yeah. I think so. I'm curious.
really
I'm
good.
like genuinely curious because that genre specifically is not known for doing a shitload of stuff to click.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that can be. Saying that, Dillinger did a lot of stuff where there was loops and all the rest. So maybe I'm overthinking it, and I should just enjoy the music like Dave.
Can you imagine them
who now
carting
loves
around a saxophone player on a world tour for one song?
Oh, dude,
They probably would.
If you like, that's like when you reach Lionel Richie status. That's when you can do that. You can just demand like a saxophone player that only comes out and plays one part for one song and then fucks off. Get off my stage. We all aspire to reach there eventually. Metal Epidemic will one day be a podcast and YouTube series which will be introduced by a saxophone player. like one of those late night TV shows on America where they have the house band, but not the ones where the house band interact with the host, because fuck that. They're the band and they'll shut the fuck up.
Know your place band.
Yeah.
The intro and the outro.
Yeah, of course it is. That's what you're paid for. Paledusk and
are
Slay.
awesome.
For the most part. That is a reaction.
What I'm taking away from this is Dave loved it.
For the most part.
Yeah. What's that? I should buy Dave a Paledusk t-shirt for his birthday. On it, Kyle. On it like vomit.
For the most part, I think you're right.
Thank you for checking it out. We'll be back with another reaction very soon, but until then, take care. Speak to you soon.
I'm not sure I've got this for the most part.
Bye.